Good morning, everyone. Headed to Cactus Park with Bear, 3-year-old Rottweiler Lab mix. Super handsome fella. Bear is, I would say, a very fearful dog. Noises, strangers, quick movements. Very, very fearful and defensive as well. Low growls, quick head turns. He's definitely offered some bites. So what am I doing with Bear? This is our first outing to the park. I'm giving him space. I have a 50-foot long line. I'm not asking anything of him. We don't have a relationship where we can work quite yet, where he wants to cooperate with me, because we don't have trust established. We don't have respect established. I respect him, and I can, through my actions, consistently show him that I respect him, and that will help him to trust and respect me. So we first have to show the dog what it can expect from us as the human. Am I going to try to touch him, to make him do things, to pet him, to be his best friend when he's not ready? Or am I going to give him space and understand that he is fearful and he's got to work on his courage in this scary world? And I'm going to give him that space and the opportunity to do so. So I give him space, and then slowly I can start asking him little by little to do things, and I can start guiding him and teaching him very slowly. So right now he's frozen. There's basketball players down there on the court. He's not peeing. He's literally frozen. He did, for the first few days, hold his water and his poop. He just, new environment, nervous, scared. So he started to now obviously go, so that's good. But anyway, you guys, if you have a fearful dog, especially if you don't have any relationship with them, take your time, give them space, respect their fear. There's no reason to rush. It's going to have an adverse effect. It's going to put pressure on Bear that's not necessary. I don't want him. I know he can bite. I know he can, when backed into a corner and at a certain level of fear, he's going to react. I know how he's going to react. I don't need to see it. I want him to trust me that I'm not going to push him into that kind of situation and put that pressure on him. I want him to trust that he's free to explore if he wants to, and build some confidence. If he wants to smell something on the grass or go over there and pee, he has the option to do so. I'm not asking him to be right by my side. So I'm showing him what he can expect from me. And eventually I can start to expect things from him. It's a two-way street. 50 feet of long line, giving him space, respecting that he doesn't trust me and that he's got some fears. And like, it's very predictable, and like always, I would say, give a dog the choice and freedom and space that they have wanted probably for all their life, because they are used to being held on a 6-foot leash at longest. But most people will hold that leash and only give the dog 2 to 3 feet at any time, and there's frustration and pulling and all of these things going on, restriction. So once you give them the freedom they want, now he is choosing to stay 6 feet from me. So building trust, his choice. I'm not asking him to be here. He can wander around, smell things. He did a little bit. But keeping your dogs at your hip all the time, you guys, especially a fearful dog, not only creates frustration, but reinforces insecurity. They're not allowed to go explore the world on their own if they want to. They're just velcroed to you. So if you are like that with your dog, and many people are, evaluate why. Why don't you give your dog any freedom? Why don't you trust your dog? Why don't you show your dog you trust your dog? You know? Evaluate those things. Is it your need to have your dog close to you? Because your dog doesn't need to be close to you all the time. And if you have a fearful dog or an insecure dog, which many are, or I wouldn't have a job, evaluate why you're keeping your dog in that state, because you are. By not showing them trust, by keeping them on a short leash, by not fulfilling their needs and respecting their needs like I'm doing with Bear right now, allowing him to explore, taking him to a park to grow in some confidence and maybe be away from you a little bit, you're not helping your dog grow. So evaluate that. A bear's walking over here and I'm going to follow him. I'm not going to go the other way. I'm not working him. I'm not asking him to follow me at this point. I want to see where he goes. What are you interested in? What are you looking at? What do you want to smell? I'm interested in it too. And at some point, I'm going to ask him to be interested in what I'm interested in. So anyway, evaluate yourself. Evaluate what you're doing with your dogs all the time.